Hi, Matt Brown, coming to you again with another episode of the Brain Injury Post. And today I want to talk about something that I learned. Um, Most of you, well, I don't know if most of you, but many of you know that I sing for therapy. And what I thought was the therapeutic part was the trying to remember the melodies and the lyrics and the timing of the music and the lyrics and so forth. And it is that is definitely therapeutic, and that definitely is helpful. It does work, but also I like the way that it makes me feel. And I just kind of thought it was a fluke because I suffer from mostly frontal lobe injuries, which means that I don't produce a whole lot of emotions, deep emotions, complex emotions. I don't produce a whole lot of oxytocin, if any. Um, so though I still feel I still care about people, I still, I'm a natural protector. I want to help people. I don't want to see people get hurt. It's not that I'm completely, cold and heartless. Um, I just don't have the ability to have the complex, deep emotions that most people have and that I used to have. I don't get lonely. I don't get sad. I can't cry. Um, things like that. My brain just doesn't do that anymore. Um, but what I noticed was while I'm singing, I feel what I think is emotion. I feel that energy. I feel that passion. I feel the lyrics just speak to me, and I just can't really put my finger on what it is, but I always felt like when I sing a song, I feel that song like it's from me, like I wrote it. Um, and I thought it was a fluke. I don't feel emotion, so that can't be it. It's got to be something else. It must be just maybe I just like the song, and I remember how it used to make me feel, or whatever the case may be, because I know what emotions are supposed to be like. I can fake them in situations where I need to. I know that sounds awful, but I remember how I used to feel in certain situations, so I can portray that, but I don't really feel them anymore. I just don't have that. My brain just does not. It's not wired that way anymore. Those wires are broken, and the signals just don't get through. But I was watching a documentary about music and the brain, and it said that music actually doubles the amount of oxytocin produced by the brain. And I thought, wow. So if it doubles the amount of oxytocin for the normal brain, I wonder if with a damaged brain, it will at least produce some. And so I got to thinking maybe when I'm singing, when I'm involved in music, that my brain is actually releasing some oxytocin to enough for me to actually feel the song, to feel the emotion. And I've gotten a lot of comments on my songs where people will say, "Boy, I can really see the emotion in your face when you sing that song," or I can tell you really feel that song. And I never really understood when they would say that, because I was like, yeah, but I don't have that ability. But I do. I really do. And I would go back and I would watch my videos, and I would see, oh my God, yeah, I'm really feeling this. I'm really into it. Especially like a blues song or something, man. I feel it. And a song with um kind of a slow building up to a crescendo. I feel it. I take that ride. I feel like I'm on that roller coaster, and I don't normally feel that during the day. I My regular day to day stuff doesn't do that to me. I don't. I'm not easily excitable. Um, so I just thought it was neat that all these months and years that I've been feeling emotions while singing that I didn't think I had anymore, and I don't during normal, everyday life. And until I saw this documentary that said it actually doubles the production of oxytocin. So if I'm not producing any, and music produces it, and some, I would imagine, I mean, obviously I'm not producing double the normal amount because I don't produce the normal amount. But if I'm producing any at all, then that is giving me that burst of that chemical that I'm really feeling that emotion. So if there's those of you out there with brain injuries who kind of are very apathetic like me, and really don't feel a whole lot, everything's kind of plain even keel. Um I mean, I can get happy, and I can, I still enjoy things, but I don't get overly excited, and I don't get overly sad or lonely. I just don't have that ability. I can be by myself for days and not even realize it, not even think about, oh my god, I haven't talked to anybody. It doesn't occur to me. I have no sense of time. So if I talk to somebody daily or I talk to somebody weekly or monthly, it's all the same to me. It feels like I just talked to them. I don't have that sense of time, and I don't have that sense of, I don't feel that sense of loss, or I'm missing something, or somebody's not here that should be. I just don't have that. Um, but it's not to say that I don't care about people. I appreciate everybody in my life and everybody that gives me encouragement and reaches out to me and asks me how I'm doing. I appreciate that, and I feel that. I'm honored and blessed to have so many friends, and understand what I'm going through. And I certainly, am not immune to any type of feeling. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I can tell if somebody is upset. I can tell if somebody, is feeling something, depression, or I can sense it even if I don't feel it myself. I still know what it looks like. So, but I do really appreciate everybody that I know has been great reaching out to me and checking on me, and I do feel that. I do appreciate that. Um, but what I wanted to get across is, if some of you are struggling with feeling complex emotions, deep emotions, um, widespread emotions, try music. See if it helps. I mean, if it doubles the production of oxytocin of a normal brain than a broken brain, it might at least produce some. It seems to for me. So again, if it works, give it a shot. I mean, what do you got to lose? Everybody likes music. Um, and you might feel things again. You might feel things that you haven't felt in years, like me. So again, thank you everybody. I appreciate everybody. I really do enjoy having everybody in my life that I have that reaches out to me, that checks on me, understands me, and realizes, you know, what I'm going through. Even if they don't fully understand, they still, you know, they're there for me, and I do feel that. I do appreciate that, and I do feel that happiness and that joy. Um, so if this video is helping anybody, please let me know. I don't know if I'm reaching anybody. I don't know if I'm making any progress or impact or if I'm helping anybody with these videos. But if I am, please let me know. I would really appreciate that, because not only is it good for me to do the videos, I want to help other people. I'm hoping that there are people that go, oh yeah, you know what? He gets me. He gets me. He understands me. That's, yes, I understand what I'm hearing from him. He knows what I'm going through. I like that, because then you know, I know that you don't feel alone. You feel like, okay, somebody else understands me. Somebody else out there knows what I'm dealing with. And I know for most people, feeling alone is the worst feeling in the world. And if I can help anybody feel like they are not alone, then I'm happy to do it, because that's my nature. I mean, I've always been a helpful person. I'm a natural protector. That's why I got into law enforcement. I wanted to serve and protect. Had nothing to do with authority or having the badge and being, you know, Mr. Tough Guy. I did it because I wanted to help people who couldn't help themselves. I wanted to help people that had no place else to turn and needed that somebody to say, you're not alone, you're okay, I'm going to help you. That's why I did it. And if I could still do it, I would still do it. But any way that I can help somebody, I would absolutely do it, because that's just my nature. So if this is helpful for anybody, let me know. I'm going to post this on Facebook as well. Thanks.